HYBE's shocking statement about Jungkook and Jimin makes ARMY in uproar. The news that came from HYBE this time really made the ARMY around the world flabbergasted. In a surprise press conference held in Seoul, HYBE's official representative gave a surprising statement regarding two BTS members, Jungkook and Jimin. Although their relationship has often been in the spotlight due to the closeness and emotional moments that are often captured on camera, this announcement feels different because it was delivered officially and openly before the media. According to a HYBE spokesperson, there have been important developments in a secret project involving Jungkook and Jimin. The project, which previously circulated only in the form of rumors among fans, has apparently been thoroughly prepared over the past few months. The agency mentioned that the involvement of the two members is not just an ordinary musical collaboration, but it is a work that combines music, cinematic visuals, and a very touching personal message. However, what made ARMY really excited was the statement that the main inspiration of the project came from the deep emotional connection between Jungkook and Jimin. HYBE emphasized that the two have a bond that has been formed since their debut, and that bond became a huge source of creative energy in the work on this project. They share many stories that have never been revealed to the public, and that is what will be the essence of this work, said the representative of HYBE. This statement instantly sparked a wave of speculation on social media. Hashtags such as #Jungkook Jimin Project, #Jungkook is real, and #HYBE statement immediately dominated trending topics on Twitter, Weverse to TikTok. Many fans were moved that their close relationship was finally indirectly recognized by the agency, while others are curious as to what the real shape of the project. Some of the ARMY re-uploaded old moments of Jungkook and Jimin who were seen supporting each other, from the moment they rehearsed to the backstage moments full of laughter and warm hugs. Many believe that this work will be an honest portrait of the emotional journey of both of them, as well as a sweet gift for the fans who have been faithfully following since the beginning. HYBE also confirmed that the announcement of official details regarding the project will be released in the next few weeks. They asked the ARMY to be patient and continue to support the members because the ongoing creative process involves many sensitive and meaningful personal elements. If you look at the enthusiasm of fans, it is clear that this project will be one of the most historic moments in BTS's journey. Moreover, the deep collaboration between Jungkook and Jimin isn't just about music, but also about friendship, struggle, and the emotional journey they went through together for more than a decade. HYBE's statement didn't just stop at a brief explanation. After the official press conference session was over, several selected media outlets had the opportunity to have a closed-door interview with the management representatives who organized the project. From here began to open pieces of information that make this story even more heated. According to HYBE's internal sources, the process of creating Jungkook and Jimin's project started not from the company's big plans, rather than from a spontaneous idea that arose when both were in the studio late at night. That night, the rainy atmosphere drenched the large windows of the Seoul studio, and there was only the light of a dim yellow lamp illuminating the workspace. Jungkook, who was holding an acoustic guitar, plucked a soft note while humming without lyrics. Jimin, who initially just sat looking at the phone screen, suddenly stopped his activities, looked at Jungkook, then said quietly, "That's a beautiful tone. I think I know the feeling you're trying to convey." That simple sentence became the starting point for a creative journey that now makes the world excited. They began to spend night after night in the studio, not just to create songs, but to share stories that had been hidden. There was laughter, there was crying, and there was a long silence that could only be understood by two people who had gone through so much ups and downs together since adolescence. One of the producers involved said that this process is very different from BTS's previous projects. If usually the making of a song starts from a big concept designed by the creative team, this time everything starts from a personal conversation between Jungkook and Jimin. It was like we were eavesdropping on two friends talking about their past, only the conversation turned to music, the producer said. HYBE initially had no intention of publicly announcing their emotional involvement. However, due to the depth of message and connection created in this work, management felt it was unfair that the public only saw it as a casual musical collaboration. There is a strong emotional value in it, which is believed to provide an immersive experience for the army, and this is what makes the announcement so surprising. The agency implicitly acknowledges that the personal relationship between Jungkook and Jimin is the main source of their creative strength. This kind of statement rarely comes out of the mouth of K-pop management, who usually maintain the privacy and image of the artist very strictly. As soon as this news reached ARMY's ears, the atmosphere on social media immediately heated up. Many have re-uploaded old videos in which Jungkook and Jimin are seen supporting each other, like the moment Jimin hugged Jungkook backstage after a tough performance, or when Jungkook secretly waited for Jimin to finish training even though he was tired. The pieces of the moment are now given a new meaning after HYBE's statement. It's as if all the small details that used to be considered coincidences turn out to be part of a big story that is unfolding. One fan from Japan even wrote on Twitter, "Now I understand why every look is different. It was no ordinary friendship. There's a long story they're keeping, and I feel like we'll soon hear it through music." This tweet got thousands of retweets in just a few hours, proving that HYBE's statement has sparked tremendous curiosity. On the other hand, there are also concerns. Some armies feared that this openness would trigger irresponsible rumors from outsiders who did not understand the true context. However, HYBE seems to have taken all these risks into account because they affirm that this project will be delivered in a way that respects the privacy of both members and remains focused on a positive message. Internal sources said that the work will combine songs, short films, and a documentary of the creative process that shows the human side of Jungkook and Jimin. In fact, there have been leaks that some scenes will feature original footage from their trainee days, including fragile moments that have never been published before. Imagine, after more than a decade together. The world will see firsthand how two young people who were once full of dreams now stand as mature artists, share their stories to millions of people who love them. It didn't stop there. After HYBE's official statement circulated, Korean media began to bring back various moments of Jungkook and Jimin's togetherness that had been captured on camera and stories from the staff. Some of these were moments in the rehearsal room when Jimin helped Jungkook perfect his vocals late into the night, or when Jungkook secretly prepares a simple birthday surprise for Jimin despite their busy schedules. All of those memories come back and make ARMY even more convinced that their bond is not just a co-working relationship in the entertainment industry. Rather, it is a friendship built on mutual trust, mutual support, and genuine affection. Waves of support continued to flow on social media with hashtags that had become trending in various countries. Many fans wrote messages full of enthusiasm, wishing Jungkook and Jimin stay healthy, happy, and able to overcome all the pressure that comes from outside. Some of the ARMY even claimed to feel more relieved after HYBE spoke up, although the mystery behind the issue that made the statement issued still leaves a question mark. But for true fans, it no longer matters because what they see is two figures who are always there for each other in every situation. HYBE emphasized that no matter what happens behind the scenes, the professional as well as personal relationship between Jungkook and Jimin is well maintained. This official statement is expected to reduce speculation that has been growing on social media. It also confirms that BTS still has a strong bond as a family. Even so, the ARMY still cannot deny the excitement, and Haru sees the closeness of the two, which always presents interesting stories. In the end, whatever HYBE says, one thing is certain: ARMY support for Jungkook, Jimin, and BTS will never fade, but rather grow stronger over time.